Yo guys, how's it going? Mad Guys here, and for this video, I'm bringing some tips and tricks for Rave in the Redwoods. Now, lots of other YouTubers will be covering all the tutorials of how to do power, get Pack-a-Punch, complete the Easter egg, get the crossbows. Well, I'm not going to go down that route per se. I may do a few, but I'm not going to cover every aspect. This video, I'm showing you how you can maximize your points in the earlier rounds. Now, obviously, your first thought is to pick up the spiked bat, or maybe run over to the couch and pick up the golf club. Maybe you don't want to play golf. Maybe you want to get the machete, which is outside alongside with the axe. There's the axe there, and the machete is on the table behind. Now, what I'm advising is do not pick these up till at least round 4. Use your bare fists, and you will know why. You see there, round 1, 1 punch kill gets me 130 points per zombie. Now, you'll always get 130 points with your bare fists, but the moment you pick up one of those melee weapons, that reduces to nearly half, and actually less than half. You only get 60 points per zombie hit. So it's beneficial to keep your fists on you at all times. Don't pick up any melee weapons in the earlier rounds and get the most points out of those zombie kills as you possibly can. Now, I'll show you how many points I get all the way until round 3. You can board up the windows as well. In the first round, you can only get 50 points from boarding up the windows. Look at that now. I'm on to just starting round 2 and I've got 1330 points. And that's just from killing zombies with my bare hands, not using a single melee weapon. Now, like I say, next round you got to punch these zombies twice to kill them. I know it makes it a little bit harder because the melee weapons that you get give it a little bit more range and a lot more damage. But you just got to be a bit careful. So punch and step back, punch and step back to maximize your points. Now, this guide is for beginners, and this applies to everybody who's not played Rave in the Redwoods yet and doesn't quite understand the whole idea of why we have no guns at the start and you want to go pick up a melee weapon. Don't pick up a melee weapon because you need the points in this map. There's a lot of doors to open up and a lot of things to accomplish, so try and get as many points as you can in the earlier rounds, all the way up until maybe round 3 or 4, to maximize the playthrough once you actually start buying doors. So you can see there now we are still in round 2 and I have 2,450 points. Now I'm heading into round 3 with a decent amount of points. I'm going to board up some more windows and you'll see, I'll skip forward. I actually die because I'm so retarded at playing this, and you'll see exactly how many points I have when I die middle of round 3. So as you can see, I've nearly got 3,000 points, but in my dumb stupidity, I end up getting killed. There's at least another 5 zombies there that would get me another 500 to 700 points easily like that. And you can see there the points that I've amassed into round 3. So there you see there, we have 2,910 points. Middle of round 3, I did die. Granted, if I had been a bit more careful and stepped back more, then we possibly could have gotten up to 4,000 points end of round 3 going into round 4. Now I'm going to show you how this works when you use a melee weapon and the massive difference it makes. Right, okay, so once again, we spawn straight into this once again, and my first protocol is, right, we need to get a weapon. You think this is what everybody does once you start out on Rave in the Redwoods. You want to get a melee weapon as quick as possible to defend yourself against this crazy zombie horde. So we're going to make our way over and pick up, we're going to go and get the machete. The machete, why the hell not? Each melee weapon deals the same damage and has got the same range. And you will see from this footage, you receive less than half the points you would from using your bare fist. Once the zombies decide to spawn in, these little sexy bastards. So there you go. That is 2 zombies killed, and I've only amassed the same amount as what I would have done if I'd killed 1 zombie with my bare fists on round 1. That you can see there, we have 740, and I'm pretty sure by this point we had a lot more on round 1 by using our bare fists. Now, I'm just going to skip it on over to the end of round 3 just to give a tally and a total of exactly how many points I amassed compared to when we used it with our bare fists. So now I've paused the game here now. I've paused the screen to show you guys. This is towards the end of round 3. I think this is actually the end of round 3. And I only have 2,220 points compared to when I did it with my fists. I gained 2,910 points. That's almost 700 points extra. But bearing in mind, I died at the middle of round 3. And I easily think I could have gotten over 4,000 points up until round 3. As you see there, this works quite well. It really, really does. And I know this is not a massive guide or anything like that. It's just tips to get you started better in Raving the Redwoods. Do not use those melee weapons at the start of your match. Save them for later on. At least go until round 4 before you pick up one of those melee weapons, and you guys will kick some ass and be able to buy doors a lot quicker. So there, I hope this helps all the new guys, all the beginners who are starting out in Raving the Redwoods and want to maximize all the points. These are just little tips and hints. I'm not going to do massive tutorials like everybody else is doing, so I hope you do go on to enjoy this video and it does help you out. If it did, please leave a like in the comment section down below. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. And as always, continue to dropkick your grandma.